Hello, great people. Welcome back to Global Happenings today. It's been noticed that some of the southeastern leaders and governors try not to make comments about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, possibly because of the level of support and fans that he has around the world. But right now, Okorocha, amidst all the Bwahaha looting, financial misappropriation here and there coming against him now that he had declared his intention for presidency come 2023, he has decided to speak about who Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is and what is actually happening in the southeast. In a related news also, um, Reno Omokri, who is a former spokesperson to the former governor of, or sorry, the former president of Nigeria, Goodluck Jonathan, has picked up the case of Okorocha EFCC, leveling allegations against him to speak about his presidential ambition. That's Okorocha presidential ambition and what is in the mind of Muhammadu Buhari about Igbo presidency. We are going to be looking at all of this in a jiffy and also look at the reactions of Nigerians in respect to this. But before we do all of that, if you've not subscribed, please do well, hit on the red subscribe button and also the bell icon so that you get notification anytime we publish our videos. All right, let's look at the news in detail. Reno Omokri, the former spokesperson of President Goodluck Jonathan and a social political activist, has suggested that President Muhammadu Buhari is against the much clamored Igbo presidency. Omokri wondered why the Economic and Financial Crime Commission (EFCC) would file fresh corruption charges against an All Progressive Congress APC presidential aspirant Rochas Okorocha on the same day he declared his intention to run for the presidency. EFCC had filed a 2.9 billion naira corruption charge against Okorocha, stressing that he misappropriated the money when he was the governor of Imo State. In a series of tweets, the former aide to ex-president Goodluck Jonathan wondered why EFCC had not arrested Bola Ahmed Tinubu, another presidential aspirant, after he declared. Omokri stressed that the anti-graft agency's action was an invitation or indication of bias against Igbos. The sociopolitical activist said EFCC should charge Tinubu if it does the same to Okorocha. According to his write-up, he wrote, he said, the fact that EFCC filed fresh 2.9 billion naira charges against Okorocha the same day he declared his interest to contest the 2023 presidential election is not a coincidence. It is a sign that Igbos by General Buhari that he does not believe in Igbo presidency. Why does it have to be the same day? This is obviously a message. Tinubu declared, why had the EFCC not charged him? We wrote a petition against Tinubu over his clear breach of the Money Laundering Act with his infamous bullion van. Why charge Okorocha and not Tinubu? Meanwhile, in another news, Senator Rochas Okorocha has described Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, leader of indigenous people of Biafra IPOB, as a smart man who took advantage of Igbo's unhappiness and naivety. Okorocha made the remark during a chat with Rice TV while commenting on IPOB's secessionist agitation in the southeast. Okorocha insisted that most southeast youths are not secessionists but angry Nigerians railing against the system, making them easy target for IPOB's agenda. The issue of IPOP is very controversial, and they are the agitations of some young men seeking for relevance who even disrespected me during my tenure as a governor. I don't see them as secessionists. They have been told that the rest of the country hates them. Nnamdi Kanu is a smart man who got these people to think as he wanted. And this statement has sparked a lot of reactions on the social media, and we're going to be looking at what Nigerians have to say in respect to this. And this one says here, I'm a Yoruba guy, but I have this feeling if we elect an Igbo transparent guy to rule this country come 2023, the world can be a better place for Nigerians. But who am I? You're somebody, you're a Nigerian. Another person here says, don't try to change the narrative, bro. EFCC filed case against him. Isn't concerned with presidential election. Don't spread hate among Nigerians. If he isn't guilty, why should he be worried? Now, just to buttress on what Reno Omokri said. He said that if you are serving him with allegation charges or fraud charges or looting charges, whatever it is, misappropriation of fund and all of that, do same to other people who are also coming out. You know, that shows equity. That shows that you're not doing some preferential stuff here. You understand? All right. The next person here says, who among Nigerian politicians that is not a thief? How many charges has them filed against Tinubu with all the funds he embezzled in Lagos State and bullion van saga, Nigeria? Another person here say Igbos didn't want Buhari's presidency too. That's why we didn't vote for him. If it wasn't for the Afunjas, Buhari would not have won. Another person here says, and I believe you are gladly enjoying the mess you found yourself in this present administration. A lot of people are talking there. This one here says, the truth is that the Igbo presidency is not the solution to the quagmire the region finds itself. Another person say, instead of Okorocha, let Igbos not be president. We want competent Igbo man. I don't have power to start defending failure when he didn't perform. He should defend himself in court if he has case with the EFCC. A lot of people are trying to be very straight here, you understand, because Nigerians are overly tired about these whole issues of wrong leadership and all of that. And guess what? People are trying to be not to be sentimental any longer. You understand? They want to just stand their ground and see the right person lead. But you know what? Reno Omokri is trying to talk about here is the coincidence of him declaring his intention for presidency and being hit with 17 count charge on fraud and misappropriation of fund. You understand? That's what he's really talking about. And some other person here says, on point, bro, if Igbo gets the chance to take over the number one seat, they have to calm down and put forth a competent candidate. Example, Peter Obi. Peter Obi has been in the minds of a lot of Nigerians, but I don't know what's going on. If you notice, he's dragging his feet. I don't know. Peter Obi is really, really dragging his feet. It's as if, he's giving condition. Anyone who gives too much condition before he would do something clearly shows that he is not ready to do that thing, because ordinarily, if he wants to do it, nothing can stop him. You understand? I don't know if he's scared of losing a lot of money in event of it not, going his way, because I believe as at now that he should start building bridges, in the northern part of Nigeria and all of that. But he's just trying to be so backward and refusing to accept responsibility. Now, let's also look at what the person of Okorocha said about Nnamdi Kanu taking advantage of Ndibo's unhappiness and all of that. That seems as if, personally, based on that word, it seems as if Nnamdi Kanu is actually an opportunist. But based on what he had convinced the people with, which is true, I don't think he is an opportunist. He's only trying to re-emphasize the fact that we are not, a minority group. We have the capacity to be on our own and also have a nation of our own. And it all started when he started drumming about the issue of being marginalized, which nobody looked in that direction. It even came to a point where everybody was talking about the kind of appointment that were given to them, and did make mention of none of the Igbos being in the security architecture of a country. And unfortunately, nobody took all those things serious and all of that. That's why you're seeing a lot of people drumming support for him right now and trying to push to have their own country. However, that's just the perspective of Okorocha. What do you have to say about the statement made by Okorocha and also Reno Omokri? Let's interact in our conversation. Thank